Hey, hey. Hi, everybody. Marion Swingler back here on Confident You podcast. I am so excited to be here. Listen, it takes determination to keep jumping over obstacles and hurdles to do what you know you are to do at any given moment. So when I say I am honored to be here today, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I am honored to be here today before you. Um, let's see here. Today I wanted to discuss my attendance to the Small Business Expo in Washington, D.C. Now, the Small Business Expo goes all across America. So I want you to find a location near you. Why this is valuable is because the networking platform that this is far reaching. They have over 1 million businesses that are connected to this. And this is especially directed at small business, at entrepreneurs. You feel like you're that small fish in a big ocean. You don't have to be. You're not alone. You want to connect with people in your industry and outside of your industry. Why you want to connect with those in your industry is because they have experience that you may need. They have that those connections that you may need. You may just want to volunteer and help them out so you can be in that environment and learn and absorb all that you need to know. It also gives you an opportunity just to be behind the scenes, to not to have to carry all of the weight of what's going on, just so you'll have a better expectation of what's to come. All right. And then for those people that are outside of your field, you want to connect with them because you never know when you might need them or they may need you. You may know someone who needs someone that's not in your field, but because you have established those relationships, you now can connect them and they can connect others to you. So it's a benefit all the way around. But back to the Small Business Expo. The reason why I'm really here promoting them today, just giving them their flowers today, in this day. I know that's something you say when you're giving it to someone else, but I just want to celebrate all that they do. When I went there, I was so amazed at how many people showed up and were there bravely talking about those things, those purposes that they have in their lives that they're stepping out on and doing. And at this expo, you were able to attend classes. The first component of the expo is education. So they had classes on hospitality, travel, transport, recreation, e-commerce, manufacturers, realtor, distribution, website service, apps, IT, software, technology, government, nonprofit, association, education, professional services, banking, insurance, real estate, finance, investment, art, entertainment, creative designs, social media, marketing, advertising. It was all there. It's amazing. And they gave workshops on all of these things. So I did step into a workshop. The workshop that I stepped into, let me tell you, educated me. So that first component, they definitely lived up to that education component. I went to the credit, business credit. I have heard so many different things. I have been told so many different things. I take a lot of classes. I attend a lot of webinars. There are a lot of things that you can find that are free. I say sign up, learn those things that you don't know about. You don't have to venture out with no understanding. Gain that understanding. So that's what I did in this class. And I can say they did not fail. Just to explain that your social security number is your personal identification and your EIN number is your business social security number, and to give the 3 credit bureaus that you need to sign up with. Listen, if you have a business, you actually have to sign up with those credit bureaus. If it's your personal credit, you pay something late, they're going to find out about it. You don't even have to send them a notice, a postcard, a text, anything. No smoke signal needed. They will find out about it and it will appear on your credit. Don't worry about it. So personally, they're tracking you. Business-wise, you need to report to them and let them know what you have going on. So that was the first component that was so exciting to me, to find out those 3 credit bureaus, Duns and sorry, I don't want to mispronounce it. Duns and Bradstreet, Experian, business, Equifax, business. So I didn't know about the 3. I knew about the Duns and Bradstreet. I always just call it Duns, so please forgive me. But I knew about them. I didn't know about the other 2. So that in itself expanded my mind to know about those 3 business credits that that you're to report to, so that others can check your credit, your business credit. And your business credit and your personal credit should be totally separate. They even delve into that. They told us about how they taught on, I'm like so excited about this. They taught on how you going to get a card. If you have to put your personal social security on there, then you're still responsible for it. It's not separated. This class had me so elated to have a better understanding. Then he told about which cards to get to start. He said it's going to take about 9 to 12 months to build yourself to that top tier if you're consistent with paying on time. That first level, you get those local cards, that Sam's card in your business name with your EIN number, and you will have to, on that first level there, he said there were 4 tiers. And on that first tier, you will have to associate your personal with your business just to start to build it so that it can then separate. When you get those first cards, he said the first cards that you get, you need to pay them on time within that month, making purchases of at least a minimum of $50. Mind blowing. And then he was explaining which cards to get, that there are certain entities saying that these business cards are the ones that to build your credit, but they never, ever are cards that separate from your personal social security number. So that's the question you want to ask. It's like you get there and you're being told things, but you don't know what to ask. So what you want to ask is, will this just be associated with my business EIN, or will this continue to be associated with my personal social security number? That's a big difference. That right there will let you know if you're building just business credit, or if you're still with this card going to personally be responsible. He did say on that first tier, you will have to associate your personal social security number with your business social security number, your EIN number. But after paying those things on time, which means you pay them that month. So don't go out and get a card and then charge it, absorb it, and then you can't pay that full balance. So he said he advised that you pay that full balance. So stay with smaller purchase above $50, but definitely something that you can afford to pay that month. Pay it off that month, pay it off. And he says within 2 to 3 months, you should become eligible tier 2, where you can get a card that would allow you to kind of disconnect from your personal, disconnect your business from your personal. And they'll probably offer you a little bit more. So you'll get more financially that's available to you, more credit financially available to you. And then that third level, it gets even more, and it gets totally starts to totally separate. And when you get to that fourth level, it's all that third level, it's separated. That fourth level, not only is it separated with you having gone 2 to 3 months in each of those sections, in each of those phases. So every 2 to 3 months, phase 1, 2 to 3 months, phase 2, 2 to 3 months, phase 3, 2 to 3 months, phase 4. By that phase 4, he's saying 9 months to a year, you should be at a level where your business credit is high. High is 80 and above. So even the number range of what your credit score, how the range of the numbers is different, because for business credit, 80 plus is a high credit. So, 800 is the high credit. So 750 plus is your personal high credit. But when you get to business credit, 80 plus is a high credit. So that was just one of the courses, one of the education components at the Small Business Expo. I just wanted to share that information to show you that they are not skimping on the value that they're adding to businesses. There you can do business to business trading. So you can act there. It's like the hub of all the businesses in DC. I think this is the largest networking business conference in Washington, DC. So in being connected to it, you can also, there's another component where you can subscribe. So you could subscribe and you'll keep up with the different things that are coming out, the changes. Everything changes constantly. Business, life, everything changes constantly. So you can subscribe to them and you'll get the newsletters. And so you'll get to keep up with how things are changing, what's new and things like that. Because even with the things I told you about credit, guess what? That could change next month. But he laid a strong foundation that now I know it. I only needed to check the name because I always call it Dunn, but it's Dunn's in Bradstreet. I got it now. And that's because of the class. So the next thing I just wanted to express is that with the Small Business Expo, you can actually sign your business up for the Small Business Award. And they don't just give out one every year. There are different categories that you can sign your own business up to win an award. It's amazing. To me, that's amazing. This is an organization that is definitely giving great value to small businesses and entrepreneurs all around. So watch out for it in a state near you. I did want to take time to share. I'm noticing that my internet is running a little slow. Let me see if I can get it to work. It was working. I wanted to share just some of the great people I met there. There were 16, 17, 15-year-olds there with their parents, and the parents were like, listen, you want to start doing business? Let's go and get that education. I talked to them. They want the education. They want to know, listen, if I'm going to start this, let me lay a strong, solid foundation to build on so that I know what's going on, so that I know every aspect of my business, so that when I hire people, this is what I mean when I say I know what's going on, so that when I hire people, I can be the person that does those checks and balances. Of course, they're coming to me and they're telling me things, but I can then open those documents, read them, and know for myself. Verify. People can tell you anything. People can spin things to make them sound very good and to your benefit. You want to know your business from the floor up so that you can check things. So that when they're saying things, you can go, that's not how that works. And then on top of that, another component that they had was networking. So it was amazing to be able to be in a room full of other entrepreneurs that were excited. But you wouldn't believe how many people I ran into that didn't have the confidence that you would think someone would have to be doing the things that they're doing. I had the great opportunity to be able to be in the room, recognize things in people that they were willing to share with me, and then walk them through being able to network. There were people there to network that were paused, that were paralyzed with fear of speaking in front of people, of walking up to people, of some of them actually felt as though if I'm asking people to buy things from me, I feel like I'm begging, I feel like I'm pushing, I feel like I'm just all of these different things I feel as though people make up in their minds. So this is the confidence component of Confident You podcast. So I was able to, someone said, I'm watching you and you're just walking up and speaking to people. You're just walking up, introducing yourself, and then you go so far as to say, so who are you? What do you do? With no fear, just excited. And by the time you walk away, they're laughing, you're smiling and saying bye like you guys were old friends. And I saw you. That was a complete stranger. Then you did it again, and that was a complete stranger. And I couldn't believe that they had walked around and just watched me and felt compelled to walk up to me and then say what they heard me say. Who are you? And what do you do? It was my honor to say I'm Marion Swingler. I am a confidence coach, and I also have a podcast, Confident You Podcast. And they couldn't understand. They said, so if you're a confidence coach, and you have Confident You Podcast, why are you here? I said, I'm here to find those unique people that can help people. They didn't understand what I was saying, so I had to go even deeper. I said, when you have to learn how to drive, most people either learn from an official instructor or they learn from my son, from his uncle, a family instructor. You just learn how to drive. You learn it from someone. So if you're going to take the time to learn how to drive from someone, if you're going to take the time to send your child to school or homeschool them where they're learning from someone, why would you buy a house and not learn from the realtor? Why would you go into business and not learn from the person offering to help you? Make sure you set it on a strong foundation, that you understand the operations of it. If you're going to do anything, you need a coach. Now, most people would think, well, everybody is not a coach. That person who you're going to their business, let's say you're planning your wedding and you need a wedding planner. That person is definitely your coach. They're coaching you through bringing your idea into your realistic realm of vision. They're helping you to see, okay, we're inside a building. I know you want those doves, but that's only if we move it outside. You really don't want to release those birds within those four walls. They didn't tell you couldn't do it. They were just showing to you, pointing out things that you may not have seen in that situation, in your excitement of how you envisioned it in your mind. So they help you to get that vision clearer. That's what a coach is. So that's what I believe everyone at the expo who's offering a service, that's what they are. If you don't know how to build a website, why would you go through the painstaking, time-consuming, frustrating event? Because it will be an event. It won't be a moment. Event of trying to do that when you could ask for help. And that help is a coach. When you have someone on a football team, that coach has an eagle eye perspective. They can see things that the player or the players can't see. They're not there to run the play for you. They're there to tell you the best way to run the play, the best play to run, the best player to be on the field for this play. May not be the same best player to be on the field for another play. So I consider all of those different industries, those are coaches. So if you need something, you definitely want to get a coach. I went to the Business Expo, the Small Business Expo, because I'm in business. It doesn't just apply to that. For anything. If you're finding that you're in the gym and you're doing things, but you're not reaping the results that in your mind you thought you would get from doing it the way you were doing it, you definitely want to get a coach. You want to get a coach to guide you through the most effective, efficient, and expedient way of getting the result that you want. You want experience. You want someone who can be that eagle eye for you and tell you which play to run, which direction to run in, who else you need on your team, and which team members should be on the playing field for which play, for the plays that you're running. So that's why I find that the information that I provide or the information that I have others, guests come in and provide, they're here to give you that coaching. Because when you get coaching and you feel like, now I know what I'm doing. Now I see results. Now I know that it's not going to be a quick turnaround for this result. It's going to take some time, but I know the stages that I'm going through. Now that you have that, guess what increases? Your confidence. Your confidence in being who you are, accepting where you are, accepting the plan that you need to make to get to where you want to be. Today, we're not all where we want to be, but you better confidently know where you're going. So that way you're saying, okay, this is a step. This is a step. I'm going to get there. This is a step. So that's why today's share was from me from the Small Business Expo. It was amazing to be in that room, to be watched and to watch and to hear people just walk up to people and hear them just express themselves. I had people go, no, you're putting me on the spot. I can't believe you're asking me this. I said, well, what did you come here today to tell everyone? And then they just started talking. So you need to know who you are, what you're doing, and it makes it so easy to know those things if you first know why you're doing it. Knowing why you do anything you do helps you to hold fast to the goal, because that's what it is. That's your goal. Why you're doing it, really does formulate the goal that you have in doing what you're doing. When you have that, then you can make that plan, that blueprint, that playbook. And definitely there are different tabs in that playbook. Any playbook, I find that anything that you do requires a few things. So I went to the expo. My main component was to network, to meet people. You need to build relationships. That is a component of being confident. You want to build, how can I say this? You want to build healthy growth relationships. So you want them to be healthy in terms of, if you're feeling a certain way when you think, I got to be around this person. Not this again. That's not healthy. That's just an easy way to figure out healthy and not healthy. That's just really, really easy, simple, straight to the point, healthy, not healthy. How do you feel when you think about that person? And then how do you want people to feel when they think about you? Now, I'm not saying be a doormat. I'm not saying be that person that say, I got it, I got it, I got it. Don't be a people pleaser coming from someone who is a healed and constantly concentrated, not anymore people pleaser. All right. So you want to make sure that you're in healthy relationships and you're surrounded around healthy people that are, it's an exchange. A relationship is an exchange. It should flow both ways. It won't be the same things, but it should flow both ways. I met people yesterday and I was honored because everything was flowing both ways. It was flowing both ways in terms of, oh, that's what you do? Wait a minute. I know someone who needs that. I know someone, but wait, it seems like this, and wait, it seems like that. People should be able to tell who you are. They should be able to tell that you're excited and enthusiastic. So even with networking, when you go somewhere and you're networking, it's just like building a relationship. It's that first introduction. You want to make sure it's built on a good foundation of someone knowing who you are and you knowing who they are, and everyone being honest in the exchange. Yesterday, I could hear other conversations where people would go, oh, you do banking? So you do this. And I could hear it was a course correction to what they actually did. That's the same thing with a relationship. So even networking is just building healthy relationships. You will know how you feel when they walk away, or when you're around them, or when you're approaching them, will tell you if that's healthy or not. Follow that. Follow those feelings. All right. So let's see here. There was so much. There was another component. Oh, yes. I told you about you can nominate yourself for an award. You can get a subscription to the Small Business Expo. You can get a subscription. So when you look it up, it's actually at the Small Business Expo. So their email is thesmallbusinessexpo.com. And if you're following them on IG, it's at the Small Business Expo. I am so excited. I want to share just a video of the amazing people I met there yesterday. So hopefully this will work. I'm noticing that I'm having some technical difficulties, but we are going to keep moving forward. Let's see here. I mean, the people there were so kind, so amazing. Here we are. Let me share this before we get out of here. All right.
All right. Just arriving here at Small Business Expo here in Washington, D.C. And I'm meeting this first beautiful, amazing small business owner.
Yes.
Tell them who you are, please.
My name is Nakia Powell. I am the CEO of Elderly Consulting Services, where I advocate for seniors for quality of care and quality of service within the community.
Oh my goodness. So what my podcast is Confident You Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us what made you confidently explore this venture.
I've been in healthcare for 13 years. I have my master's in healthcare services and administration and a bachelor's in business management, minor in healthcare, and we need better quality of care services in today's marketplace.
Wow. All right. You heard it here first.
Let's do
You
it.
just arrived. Let's go.
You guys can find me on www.econsultingservices.com. You can also look me up on LinkedIn at Nakia Powell, and you will find everything. And Instagram, Nakia Powell.
All right. Back here on Confident You with Marion Swingler, and I have here
Maya on
all right, in your business.
Marion Insurance Agency, which is a Liberty Mutual owned company. And what we do is we work with over 20 different carriers for auto, home, life insurance, and so I can shop around for my clients.
All right. So how can people find you?
You can find me Kamaya on, which is KAMYAHAHN, Compare on Insurance Agent on Facebook.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
How are you finding the expo right now? You finding great content here?
Oh my gosh, it's so fun, yes. And then there's a little photo booth over there, so that taking a picture over there, and I'm just meeting so many different people, so it's really awesome.
So tell us why you're here at the expo today.
I'm here at the expo because I actually have a financial business where I do taxes. I also not only do taxes, but I help business owners that are looking to get credit and financial options. I also have a mental health and wellness business as well. So just here to explore and network with everyone else.
All right. How can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram. I'm actually at, I have so many different contacts, but my main contact would be 301. I actually have it right here, 301-381-0006.
All right. All right. You're welcome.
Hi, my name is David. I work for Fortress Healthcare Services. We are an in-home service provider for developmental.
All right, that's that technical difficulty I'm talking about. Hold on just a moment. Let's see here. All right, I'm getting there. I thank you guys for being patient with me. All right. Aw, let's see here. I really do want you guys to see this. Let's see.
Over there, and I'm just meeting so many different people, so it's really awesome.
So tell us why you're here at the expo today.
There we
I'm
are.
here at the expo because I actually have a financial business where I do taxes. I also not only do taxes, but I help business owners that are looking to get credit and financial options. I also have a mental health and wellness business as well. So just here to explore and network with everyone else.
All right. How can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram. I'm actually at, I have so many different contacts, but my main contact would be 301. I actually have it right here, 301-381-0006.
All right. All right. You're welcome.
Hi, my name is David. I work for Fortress Healthcare Services. We are an in-home service provider for developmental disability. We are located in Fairfax, Virginia, but we serve the Northern Virginia areas.
All right. How can they find you?
So we are on Facebook. at Fortis Healthcare Services, IG, Fortis Healthcare Services, on Twitter, Fortis HC. The website is fortishealthcareservices.com.
All right, do you mind spelling Fortis for us?
Absolutely, it's FORTIS
Right.
HC.com.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.
Here at the Expo with, tell them who you are.
I'm Cassandra White. I have a business called Right Hook Production, which is a boxing events promotions company here in DC. We promote amateur boxing, we promote professional boxing, and we also do a program called Boxing Not Bullets.
Okay. And how can they find you?
You can contact us on our website. It's babygirlproductions.com. That's BABIEgirlproductions.com.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Isabella, and my business is called IKR Athletics. So basically, I am a women's fitness coach, and what we do is we work on reversing women's metabolisms, optimizing and increasing them to lose fat, while also building strength physically and allowing you to eat more food. So you can find me online on Instagram at Isabella_Ruggio_fit. That's RUGGIO_fit.
Oh, awesome. So you're here at the Expo, the Small Business Expo here in DC. How are you finding everything? Are you really finding networking opportunities here?
I definitely am. I think it's awesome to be here. Honestly, I'm someone who's naturally very introverted, so I think this is a great opportunity to really get out of my shell.
Tez Green, owner of Red Key Realty. Me and my buddies, we started off a little bit younger, and our goal is really just to provide the youth with so much knowledge on the access to wealth, everything that you can imagine through real estate. So if you guys are interested, follow us at Red Key Realty. Also do a little bit of financial tips as well myself, sold by Tez, on Instagram and all other platforms as well.
Spell your name for them so they can find you.
SOLDBY Tez, TEZ. Thanks so much, ma'am, and you got best of luck to you as well.
Hi, I'm Robin King, and I am an affiliate with the ERC. And what we do is we help small businesses whose businesses survived through the pandemic. If you have, we have a program through the CARES Act where you can receive funds, and all you need to do is contact me at kingking21@comcast.net. I can give you all the information, and I hope to connect with you soon.
And spell King, just
and it's KING 21@Comcast COMCAST.net NET.
All right, thank you so much for taking the time here.
I'm Carly.
Hi, I'm Lynn Ware.
All right, and is this mother and son dynamic duo?
Yes,
and you're here because?
Why are you here?
Oh, wow.
I wanted to get some more information to start my clothing brand.
Okay, to start your clothing brand, what type of clothing line will it be?
Streetwear.
Streetwear.
Yes.
Street activewear. Do you
Yes.
design or
Yes,
do you?
ma'am.
All right, come on here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how can people find you?
We're doing the building blocks of that, so that was soon to be coming soon.
All right.
And I'm actually a salon owner.
Okay.
Salon Style Infinity on Wisconsin Avenue, and I'm here just to get more information to more refine my business as well.
All right.
So I figured this would be a great lesson to
Yes.
take my son along, for him to get the building blocks earlier. That that we all sometimes we didn't get it when we were their age, and so school is in session.
Great job. Great job. And you said, yeah, so you want to be here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You want to start that business. You want all the information. How confident are you in the information that you received today? Was it something that you could comprehend, understand, follow, and put into action?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Because, I'm young, I'm 16.
Mm-hmm.
So, learning what grown-ups usually learn at this young age is going to help me a lot in the future.
All right. Looking forward to that clothing line. God bless you both. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Andrea Hancock. You can call me Andy. I own Dexter's Organizing and Dexter's Lifestyle. Dexter's Organizing is a full-service organizing company. We help people organize their space, time, and life. We also do relocation management as well as estate clear-outs. Dexter's Lifestyle is how we teach you how to fish. A lot of people don't know how to organize. They feel underconfident. So we teach them how they think, so that they can then learn how to organize for them. simple, and you can get organized and have a balanced life for life.
All right. How can they find you?
You can go to dexterousorganizing.com or bookdexorg.com to book an appointment.
Could you spell those for us?
Absolutely. Dexterous is DEXTEROUS and the word organizing.com. You can also go to dexterouslifestyle.com. DEXTER and the word lifestyle.com.
All right, that was awesome. I'm so grateful that I was able to share that with you guys. Make sure you, oh, there it is. Here we are. Hold on just a moment. The other one is now ready to go. I'm excited. So this is the video that kind of shows you just all the things that they offer there at the expo. Again, I would say you definitely want to connect to sign up and get that subscription. You want to be able to find people. There are things that in your business that you may not even realize you need yet. So you don't want to forsake not finding people and then realize you need them. It's better to have them already in your pocket and ready to roll. So here's just something else I wanted to share.
I am the founder of Keynote Space, where we do healing spaces. So I work with you in creating a story of healing for yourself and creating a culture of healing around you as well.
Oh my!
So find me on Keynote Space on social media.
Spell it for him, please.
KINETBET.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.